we have going on today? We are chopping, well, we got done chopping conventional corn. Now we're into BMR. This is a 108-day variety here. We were into this exactly 10 days ago. And it was too green. We had a 95-day planted across the road here. Chopped that last, well, 10 days ago. Put wheat in on it. Got Alex pulling in here now. And then Hainsworth wanted to bring over this triaxle drive Peterbilt that he's got. And it has a 26-foot silage box on it. A Moss silage box. So we're gonna get him in here. And we're gonna see how this does.
Andy, how
what's going on? We doing some trucking today?
We're doing some trucking over here at the Horrigan Family Farm
there
today.
You go. So I just briefly told him it's 26 foot. You might as well tell him the particulars on it.
26-foot Moss body with a 5-foot sidewall and 2-foot extension. And we've got a Peterbilt 365 here with a tri-drive suspension on it. All Peterbilt air track, 323,000 pound axles, full locking all the way down through. ISX 12, I think 450 horse, 18 speed. We've been putting these trucks together here. We got probably 6 of them put together. We got 4 of them out on farms from all over here down into Virginia. I've sold some. And,
what is it? Automatic or gear shift?
18 speed.
18 speed. An ultra shift?
No, straight 18 and each gear.
Okay, all right. Yep. It's an actual. Yep. Okay. It's got a clutch pedal.
Got it. You remember the clutch? Remember how that clutch works?
Look at them meaty tires, though.
Yeah, we went through and put a nice heavy-duty waste hauler lug recap on it, and these trucks are 200,000 miles. Is all that's on most of these trucks. So they're damn nice trucks. They come out of a big fleet operation, and they all had good maintenance. And but that tri-drive 20,000 pound front, double steer boxes, and so they make a pretty good setup. But the guys who have got them seem to really like them, and we did adjustments so they steer really tight now. We reset the poppets on the steering valves, and they really handle around the corners much better than they did. And so like the standard box here is 6-foot sidewall, 2-foot extensions on the semi. Here we're 6-foot sidewall or 5-foot sidewall, 2-foot extension.
What is this for?
So we just threw this on as a push bar.
Oh, okay.
Behind it, and then we put these plastics on here just trying to keep the stuff.
Jump. Okay.
So it try to falls off a little bit. So,
well, we're gonna get some footage. Kyle's here. He's gonna grab some as well.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot.
And we'll just frickin' get after it here. Yeah. We're into some 108-day BMR. We were in here 10 days ago. It was 72%. It's 60 right now.
Wow.
So, all right, we're gonna get after it.
Yep.
All right. See how this does here. got Kyle with the drone. You can just about see the drone up in front of Jacob there. Looks like a Phantom 3 or a Phantom 4 DJI drone. Of him dumping that. His son Kyle is here with a camera and the drone, of course. He just wanted to get have us get an idea of what that truck is capable of. Alright, so we have some random other footage here to show you from this same particular field. Now, on this particular day here, we got done with our conventional corn. We covered that conventional corn bunk. And then we have BMR that we're chopping here now. And we're getting back into this after we had started this field some 7 or 8 days before this. We ended up putting wheat across the road, and then we ended up putting wheat on this field here too. Now this has been frosted. This corn looks like it's real brown, but it has been frosted, and that's what you're actually seeing there. Now another thing you'll notice too is you'll notice that there's a lot of skips in this field. And that is because it was real wet when we had planted it here this spring. So I opened up this field the other day, kind of cut it up a little weird, cut a spot down through the middle because it was a little greasy on this one side. And you'll see we've got a poor stand of corn here just because this is the wetter part of the field. We're loading Alex with this trailer here. I think Sarah is in behind her. We've got some footage of those as well. Kyle ended up hanging around for quite a while here the other day shooting this footage. At this point, we are now done chopping corn. We had a bunk that we went into that was empty when this field got started chopped again here. So we'll show you some footage from back at the bunk. Kyle flew his drone around there. However, he did not have any drone footage from when his father unloaded that Moss trailer. His father hauled 2 loads from us that day, and then he went to the neighbor just right around the corner from where we are chopping right here, and let them get a look-see at it, haul a load for them, and then he took it to another neighbor's as well. So we'll shoot over into some footage of the trailers getting unloaded here back at the bunk. Alright, here we are with Alex backing in to dump her load, and as you can see, it is a very shitty look here with the pile of spoils dumped in the front of the bunk, along with some cut tires on her right side there. And then on this other wall that you guys can't see, there is some silage truck flotation tires and some tractor tires dumped there as well. But you have to remember that we did just get done covering a bunk prior to this, then we got chopping, and then you'll see in a video that Tractor Chasers actually did, which this video here took place on a Friday, and then Josh from Tractor Chasers came and videoed on Sunday. Nate had those spoils moved. He had removed the tires, and then we are now full here on Thursday with this bunk, and then we filled another one as well. So this is Alex here unloading a 38-foot Moss trailer. Sarah will be backing in here in a minute to unload her trailer. Jared was hauling manure on this particular day, so you won't see him unloading that 42-foot trailer, but we do have Ben running his, I think there's some footage in here of him unloading his 36-foot trailer, which has a barn door on it. The bunk on this other side of this bunk here has third and fourth cutting haylage in it, and then there's fourth cutting hay in this bunk to our right here. So Nate's just coming at this pile a little bit, pushing the one side over, and then he's kind of splitting the load up there a little bit, and then you'll see Sarah back in here in a minute. We'll get you some footage of her backing in and dumping here as well. All right, so here is Sarah pulling in with her load. She had gotten loaded, obviously, just after Alex. She's got the same trailer as Alex has. This trailer here was the trailer that Jared used to pull, and that trailer that Alex was pulling was the trailer that we ended up buying here last year. This trailer here is a 2023 year model. Alex's was a 24-year model. And then we've got, well, actually, I think they're a year beyond that, because I think that trailer that came this year was actually a 26-year model trailer. But these trailers work out really well. We'll probably buy another one here next year with using 2 choppers now. We're able to utilize these, and we need a trailer or 2 more now. These trailers all have the hydraulic end gate on them. And then we're going to show you a barn door style trailer. Ben, he has a 36-foot Moss trailer, white in color, with barn doors on it. The doors latch in the bed chain, and then as soon as you start unloading, the doors open. So it pushes the load off pretty quickly. They don't quite have Alex's load pushed up from when she dumped, and Sarah's in here now dumping off her load. So we'll now show you some footage of Ben unloading his 36-foot Moss trailer. But it leaves a pretty good sized pile there. It's anywhere from 25 to 30 ton of silage depending on moisture, and this is about 80. Is it 80 yards or is it 90? I forget which now. But at any rate, that 42-foot trailer holds about 9 or 10 yards more than what these hold. All right, here is Ben unloading his trailer load. Kyle was getting some footage of Jared pulling in and out with a manure tanker, so he was a little late getting over here with the drone to show you this trailer just prior to it starting to unload. It just will start unloading, and these doors will open up. They're flared open off the back of the trailer, and then you'll see when he pulls ahead, there's air cylinders on the doors. He must have a switch of some kind in the cab, and he'll power that door shut, and then it will latch into the bed chain. And the bed chain is what holds the doors shut. You can kind of see the pile is gradually getting a little bigger there. I don't know how many loads, I don't know what there was between. So there's the left doors closing. Oh, where's the right door? There goes the right door. And that's all there is to it. So that'll give you an idea of the Moss trailers in action. You can kind of just barely see Jared's down in the background there. All right, on this particular day, Jared and Tim were hauling manure to the field. It's Friday. We wanted to run, we were planning on running 2 choppers the following day. And we wanted to get this manure to the point where we didn't have to move any over the weekend. So Tim and Jared, they were going to field spread on this one particular field. But Damien didn't have anything to do, so Damien ended up taking the noon spreader to the field. And then he ended up taking it into a back field. So then we have a clip here of Jared coming back home from this same trip here, coming back into the driveway. And this is just kind of a bunch of clips put together here, just to kind of show you what was going on. And I had this drone footage that Kyle put together, and I figured I would throw this into this video. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching, and we will catch you in the next video.